Hello, everybody. I'm Daniel Blalock, President of North American Field Sales. We're on here with Executive Administrative Assistant Robert Hanakak and number one Divisional Supervisor Volume in the world, Rob Terwilliger. And Rob and I were having a meeting, an AOP meeting for the last couple hours and discussing how we're going to hit targets and the plan for the year and what his distributors are on pace for. And one of the ones that really stuck out that Rob said was doing a really good job is Rick Jacob. Factory distributor Rick Jacob is over 200 in January. I know he's on pace. He's going to be Gold Circle. This will be his first Gold Circle year. And he's really done an incredible job with running a business. And what Rob and I were talking about is the difference between distributors that sell vacuums versus a distributor who runs a business. And part of running a business is managing the books and not being afraid to manage the books. And Kirby Correct Distributorship has always run off the Model 3 checkbook system. And Rob was explaining, Rick, how you ran your 3 checkbook system, and it was really impressive because it enabled you to build your inventory from 18 units to over 400 units in a short amount of time. And what he told me and how you did it was pretty incredible. So if you don't mind, I would like you to explain to the group, explain it in terms that somebody that doesn't know what a 3 checkbook system is would understand. So where'd you start at, and how'd you get to where you are now with a 3 checkbook system with incorporating the finance company?
So the 3 checkbook system really is like the most simple thing in the world. You got your main account, your inventory account, and your sales tax account. The finance company really does all the work for me. So I take 10%, have the 10% sent to my sales tax account. I take $150 over top of what my cost is on the Kirby. I send that into my my inventory account, and then the rest of the money that's left over goes into the main. So really, I don't even have to do a lot of work. Again, the finance company just makes life easy. You know, as Rob calls it, the weeds. I stay out of the weeds. That stuff they handle for me. And you know, when I got promoted, one of the things that I wanted to do was build an empire, and I knew to have the to do that, I had to build my inventory. So really, my when I got promoted, I just kind of left my cost on the same thing again. So $150 extra was going into my inventory account. It was money that I wasn't seeing that I could spend. It was going into my inventory.
So when you became an FD, you took the same amount you're paying as a DT, added 150 to it, and that's what you transferred on every deal into your inventory account.
Well, so $150 over my cost, yes.
Over what your cost was as a DT, is that right?
Yes.
So when you became FD, you didn't lower it, then add 150. You kept it the same and raised it 150 and shoveled all that into your inventory. Okay.
The finance company did it automatically. I just sell the Kirby, they pay me, and the money goes where it's supposed to go.
And the sales tax, you said they put what percent into sales tax for you?
10%.
Okay, and then the rest would go into operating, which is payroll and overhead. What about cash, check, credit card sales?
So I actually got to be a little bit more aggressive on those, simply because the extra 10%, I would put that into my inventory as well. And then like on the credit card deals, I knew there was an extra 7% there. So I put that into the inventory on top of the extra money that I was already putting in there, which that helped me grow, my inventory, because we sell a lot of cash and credit card deals. So that helped me really speed the process up of building the empire.
And we've got, look, we have the number one top volume supervisor in the world for not just January, but the last 2 years. And Rob, I know you're having a lot of distributors are using this program and being very successful at it. I think you had more Global Leadership Council winners than any division in the world, which was very positive. But so maybe Rob, you can talk to us about how you're teaching this and educating, and how are you getting people like Rick to implement, because we've all heard it. So how do we go from hearing it to taking action and implementing?
Well, thanks, Dan and Rick. Absolutely. Rick's been a pleasure to work with, obviously. You know, when you're coachable, good things can happen in your business and your company. When you try to do everything on your own, it's very difficult. You know, the nice thing about our business is you have partnerships if you allow someone to be your partner. The fruit comes from the root. And I really believe, you know, Rick, he had to work on his root. That's the discipline. That's the areas that you need. It's easy to want to get disciplined in a lot of different areas of your business, but the one that really matters is how you manage your money, right? It's easy to take money out of your company and then say, I'm going to get around to it and kick that can down the road. But if you don't draw a line in the sand and make some rules that you have to follow, because you're self-employed, right? It's your company, right? Nobody else runs your checkbook and your finances other than you. You don't have somebody looking over your shoulder. You have to make these decisions